Hello, I'm David Chapman. I'm the lead mentor at the Growth Hub, where we run the Growth Hub mentoring system across the whole of Gloucestershire.
Hi, I'm Henny from Pink Elephant Media. We are web developers in Cirencester.
Do you remember when we first met? It was 3 years ago. We were coming out of this, or going into the second lockdown. And at that time, I recall that it was you, your husband to a certain degree, keeping an eye on the figures, a part-time web designer and a garden shed.
Yep, I do.
What has happened since then?
Well, now we are in Trent Lodge, next to the Growth Hub in Cirencester. We have 3 employees, 2 part-time employees, and growing quite fast. So yeah, it's been a big journey.
Can you go back to when we first engaged in the mentoring program? What were your thoughts about it at the time?
So I was a bit hesitant when I first heard about it. I was unsure of what business coaching was, didn't really get it, didn't really understand why you would do it. But I've done lots with the Growth Hub and all of it was brilliant. So I was like, well, I'm going to give it a go. I wasn't 100% sure what my next steps were, where I was going to go, if I was going to grow it, if I was going to keep it small. Hadn't really sorted that out of my head yet. So for me, it was a good opportunity just to explore something a bit new, really. When we met, I think the most surprising thing, you were like, I'm just going to ask you lots of questions. And I was like, oh, why are you asking me lots of questions? But actually, each of those questions, you'd go away at the end, and some of them were quite tough. And you always went there, even if I didn't want you to. But they made you think. And I went from, I'm not sure if I want to have an agency, to, no, I'm going to do this and I'm going to commit to it, which was a massive difference for me.
What you've said there has resonated with a lot of the things that mentoring is about. Especially the point of questioning. You know, we are not there to tell you how to run your business. You know your business infinitely better than we do. But we are there to ask you the questions that challenge you.
Yeah.
To make the most of your business. So you've moved from the startup stage or micro business stage now into being a small business.
Yeah.
What's next?
So one of our main things is we need to educate more. We've started that as we moved to Trent Lodge recently, and we have a big meeting room there which takes up to about 20 people. We are running workshops month on month on month, and that's getting us lots of new clients. So the aim is to keep doing that. We want to grow our staff base now to have specialists in different areas to help support our clients on their business growth, and then expand out.
So looking back now, I mean, you're obviously on your own journey, it's still got a long way to go. What would you say to somebody who is wondering about the mentor program and whether it will be relevant to them, whether they're a startup or a small business?
Well, the first thing I'd do is say pick up the phone and have a chat and see if you feel that it's right for you. Even if it's just for getting that clarity of mind, it's worth picking up the phone, because that actually will help move you forward, whatever.
Henny, it's been a pleasure. It always is a pleasure.
Thanks.
And I'm really looking forward to seeing how the business takes on this next stage. But I'd like to thank you for your time.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for being such a great example of a growing Gloucestershire business.
Well, thank you.